welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Raw. I am Gorilla Monsoon, here with Aladdin and with Samoa Joe. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Raw, we're going to see the ongoing fight, I believe. We don't know what we're going to see today, Gorilla Monsoon says. We're not sure what we're going to see here on Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Raw. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Aladdin says, what we're going to see, and it's not going to be good either. I don't know what we're going to see, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Samoa Joe said, that what we are going to see is, something good. I know that. We're getting close to WrestlePalooza, so I think we're going to see something good. I'm Braun Strowman. And there seems to be another big man going around saying that he's the big man. And I've already had my dealings with big folk. I had my dealings with Jack Sparrow and Godzilla. And my dealings with the Green fucking Lantern, the Green Light. So the way I look at it is that Killer thinks that he's the true big man. Fuck you, Killer. Yeah, you were in the TWF years ago, but that was then, and this is now. And I'm the true big man now, not you. And that beatdown, that fight I gave to you on Dark, well, that was just a start of what I'm going to do to you here today on Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Raw. You know? So you want to fight me, huh? Killer says. Is that right? Well, I was in the TWF a long time ago. Long before you, Braun Strowman, even came around. Yeah. I was in the TWF years ago, Braun Strowman, when they didn't have a shooter. And they couldn't make films. And they couldn't put on YouTube because there was no YouTube. They didn't have a Reckoner back then. They didn't have the interweb back then. All they had was this film, you know, this filmer that just filmed things and you had to listen to it. And I'd have no wear on, but some way, somehow, they worked with me, didn't they? And I'm back now, Braun Strowman. So the way I look at it is that me and you are going to have a fight here, and I don't care. You see, Astronema's not here because it would take way too much time to get her out and put her wrath staff in her hand and her flying ring in her hand. It'd be too much time to get Eclipse down, put his sword in his hand, or Elgar out, put a sword in his hand, or put the gun or whatever in Andros' hand. So you probably won't see them until like NXT and Dynamite. Yo, I don't give a shit who's not here. I don't care about Ashley Williams or Astronema. All I care about is getting my hands on you. And that Ashley Williams says, you say you don't care about me? Yes, it's true. Astronema's not here today. You know, and since Xena has to make one of her films right after the TWF film, we didn't have enough time to drag her out. So yeah, Killer was right about that. I can't stand up. Fuck, how can I not stand up? Yeah, Killer was here a long time ago before you, Braun Strowman. And it's true, Braun Strowman, you're the big man now. But the way I look at it, Killer is more bigger than you. But anyway, I don't care about that shit. All I want to say is that tomorrow we got NXT. And on Wednesday we have Dynamite. And on Thursday we got Impact. And on Friday we got Friday Night SmackDown. And on Saturday we got Main Show. And then on Sunday we have Dark. Whatever, that's the way it's going to go like now. I know it's not April the 8th, is until sometime next week, but hey, we're doing it this way now because it's going to be that way soon. So, the way I look at it the way I look at it is that sooner or later that's going to happen. So today on Monday Night Raw or Moonday Night Raw, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to have Braun Strowman. We're going to have Braun Strowman fight Killer here on Monday Night Raw or Moonday Night Raw, whatever you want to call it. Don't wreck up the stead. I say, no, don't besmirch the stead. Alright? Well, you heard Gorilla Monsoon says that tomorrow NXT will be on Tuesdays, because soon NXT will be on Tuesday. Soon. And soon Impact will be on Wednesdays. That won't happen until April the 8th, but we're going to do it ahead of time because it's going to be on Thursday soon by April the 8th. But we're going to do it before they do it. So it's going to be a big shift around of what days we're doing our shows. But hey, next week or so, they're all going to be matching up soon. Well, Gorilla Monsoon says, we got two big men. I call them two big fiends. You know, two big folks here. Well, Braun Strowman just picked up Killer and body slammed him. Gorilla Monsoon says, and you know big men don't like other big men, Gorilla Monsoon says. You know, for years, Andre the Giant was a big man. But he didn't like other big men. Well, now you can see why Braun Strowman don't like Killer then, Aladdin said. It's that big man hate big man thing, right? And Killer right now is going to get souped again. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Yield here, Aladdin said. A body slam. And now Killer has gotten the upside on Braun Strowman. Well, you talked about it earlier. Samoa Joe said about why big men don't like other big men, you know. About how you said Andre the Giant, back in his day, didn't like other big men. Because he felt other big men were shameful. They didn't have any on-look for anyone or anything. And they thought they were greater than everyone else. But Samoa Joe says, I don't know what Andre's belief of Braun Strowman would have been. You know? And knocking him down. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Andre the Giant gave on look and got on look, Gorilla Monsoon says. And he probably would not have been happy with Braun Strowman, because he would see Braun Strowman as that big man that felt he wanted on look, but didn't give any on look. But the truth is we don't know, Gorilla Monsoon said, what he would actually believe. Oh! But Killer right now, beating up on the former TWF heavyweight winner, Braun Strowman. Well, Aladdin said, Braun Strowman is a former world heavyweight winner and a former Interlando winner and a former two-time WWE Raw team winner in the WWE, though. Well, Braun Strowman picked him up and down he went. It's done here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Braun Strowman. Well, I tell you right now, Samoa Joe says, Braun Strowman, he's the big dumb man in the TWF these days. You know, he's got to hang out with Ernest P. Worrell, and he hasn't earned that, though. Oh! And once again, Killer getting beat up here by Braun Strowman, Gorilla Monsoon said. Would you stop, Samoa Joe? You know Ernest P. Worrell started that hang up with Braun Strowman. You know, would you be Ernest? Yeah. Would you stop? You know it was Ernest P. Worrell that started that hang up with Braun Strowman, not the other way around, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, you're right, Aladdin says. You know it was. You know, Braun Strowman, you know, taking it out on Killer, and oh! Ernest P. Worrell just hit Braun Strowman with that seat. Shit. Well, Ernest P. Worrell getting out of there. Braun Strowman going right at him. You know, that was wise of Ernest P. Worrell. That was so bold. Samoa Joe says he did that. I don't know, it was bold. Aladdin said, oh, what the hell? Killer just took Braun Strowman and then chokeslammed him right on that seat there. And I don't really think at the end of the day, I don't really think there was anything bold or fearless about that kind of behavior. You know, kind of. There was nothing bold or fearless about that kind of behavior that we just saw from Ernest P. Worrell and Killer here on Monday Night Raw. Gorilla Monsoon said nothing bold or fearless about that. Yep, that's Gorilla Monsoon said. I'll tell you right now, Aladdin said, that just made Ernest P. Worrell a weakling, and that just made Killer a weakling too, for striking Braun Strowman like that after the fight, after the match. Well, I don't know about you, Samoa Joe says. That's a need of fodder belief. What one man or woman might say is a weakling would be another one would say they were bold and fearless. And I understand now that Michael Cole now is once again going to see if he can talk, you know, with Braun Strowman. I'm here, Gorilla Monsoon, and I'm going to be talking with Braun Strowman, who just had yeah, go and say it, Michael Cole. I got beat up, hit in the back of a folding seat by Ernest P. Worrell. That motherfucker. Then I have Killer chokeslam me on that same seat. You know what? That gives me a good thought. Since Ernest P. Worrell and now Killer like to work with seats so much, how about we have it a seat match? Where I get all those free seats, the two ones that came with Braun Strowman, the one that came with the money that Galed in the box set, and we just have ourselves a seat fight. But I know Ashley Williams and Astronema might not go for that. But you hear me, Ernest P. Worrell, and you hear me, Killer, I'm going to get my hands on both of you fuckers. And I don't care if it's NXT, Dynamite, Impact, Friday Night SmackDown, main show, or Dark. I'm going to get my, or Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Raw, I'm going to get my hands on you, you creeps. Yeah, we did see that, Braun Strowman. You did have a fight with Killer, and after you beat Killer, Ernest P. Worrell showed up and hit you with a seat. Killer chokeslammed you on the seat, and now you want to have a seat match with these two foes. Yeah, I do. And if I can, and I hope that Ashley Williams and Astronema make the match, make the fight. But I don't really care if Ashley Williams or Astronema makes the match or fight or not, because I'll just go after Ernest P. Worrell and Killer myself. Well, that was irked, mad, wretched Braun Strowman. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking. Thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Braun Strowman here on Monday Night Raw. You know. You know, that was, so what did you think of that fight between What do you think about that match between Killer and about Braun Strowman and Killer and Ernest P. Worrell putting his Lear in it? Gorilla Monsoon said, what I think is, Aladdin says, is Ernest P. Worrell is still doing his shit to Braun Strowman, and now Killer happens to be in it. You know, Ernest P. Worrell had Elias Sampson do his dirty work for him. Now he has Killer doing his dirty work for him. And ain't that truly sad, Aladdin said. Yeah, it truly is sad. And you know what the sad thing is, Samoa Joe says, is that Killer actually, Braun Strowman truly believes he's going to get his hands on Killer. He's going to get his hands on Ernest P. Worrell. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. But before we go, we do happen, sadly, Gorilla Monsoon says Ernest P. Worrell was a weakling and a creep, and Killer apparently now is one of his new underlings now, doing all his dirty works. Gorilla Monsoon said that's sad. Before we go, I understand Killer, I understand that Braun Strowman wants to get his hands on me, and Braun Strowman wants to have a fight with me, wants to have a match with me. Braun, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. You don't want to have any kind of fight with Ernest P. Worrell, a seat fight or a seat match. You're going to be dead. Know what I mean? Well, we hope you like Monday Night Raw. And this is for Gorilla Monsoon and Aladdin and Samoa Joe. We hope you like Monday Night Raw or Moon Day Night Raw. And we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.